Good morning. Welcome back to the vlog, guys. We are getting our day started over here, having some breakfast with Avery. Today is Tuesday. We got back from our trip from Antigua on Sunday night, very late, almost like midnight is when we got home. And then I worked the next morning at 6 a.m. I was scheduled to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all 6 a.m. shifts. Thankfully, I was able to switch this shift today with somebody else. So have one day off in between, which was so needed. But I have some errands that I want to run today. I had to make a to-do list for today. I have a couple of returns. I called Burn Boot Camp to see about kind of signing up for a gym there, so I'll go there on Thursday for my first workout. It's like first you can do like a 7-day free trial and then sign up after that. Then I'm going to my regular gym today. I have a few more sessions left with my trainer. I want to do some pantry organization. This is on my list. And then see if I can stop by HomeGoods for just some decor shopping. And yeah, that is about it. The trip was good. We were there Wednesday through Sunday. We stayed on a resort. It was just very relaxing, very relaxing. It's nice to just have a slow vacation, not have like activities packed and all that. Saw some of my old attendings, saw some of my co-residents. We went there for my co-resident's wedding and it was a great time. We're actually going to be in Gainesville at the end of July, end of this month. And it's crazy that June is already over and we're in July. We are in summer. It's summertime. Wow, the sun is beaming. Made a few stops already. Had a couple of Amazon returns, a Zara return. Then I had to go to the post office, pick up my ASOS package because I missed their delivery when I was out of town. I don't know why they required a signature. It's from ASOS UK. But now we are at HomeGoods. See what we can find here. So for our front door, on both sides of the door, I want like a huge planter. The door is black. I think I prefer to have some contrast. This is nice and large. Yeah, essentially like to have this look. 2 planters on either side of the door. Let's see what else they have. Here's another set of 2 right here. These are all good price too, $59 each. Alright, I had to go back to my Pinterest board to look at my inspo. We have the black glass door with the white brick front. And I'm thinking a black planter actually may be better. So I'm glad I referenced this. There is this black planter. I'm gonna take this out. I only see one though. I think this could be a nice side table in between those green accent chairs that we have in the living room. It's a cool top, like this bronze brown color. I'm gonna send it to Stanley, see what he thinks. Found some items to style the built-ins, some vases. I'm about to head out though because Avery's getting fussy. Yeah. All right, we are back home. These are the pieces that I got from HomeGoods to style the shelves. This is actually meant for the entryway, somewhere to set our keys. Got this as well. I put the side table over there. I do like it. It's very similar to what we already have though. So I don't know if it's too similar for this space. If we should switch it up and do something else. We'll keep it for now and just see. And then these are all the old things that we had from the previous house. So we'll slowly start switching some things out and styling the shelves. Just having some lunch and I'm gonna head to the gym the next half hour. That Georgia heat is gonna kill me. Workout done. Ooh, I hadn't been to the gym in over like a week and a half. Felt good to get some movement in. Okay, so this is what's on the left side. This is what's on the right. I think I'll just take some things down and start adding some.
I don't get support. Is any other challenge on it? I'll go buy that for next day. Yeah, but I didn't say 75 finished or what? Or 77. I checked online now. Who's go? Who's go? Me. Who knows the player?
Honestly, think it may look good without even putting the wooden slates, like having the decor pop against the black. What do you think?
Looks good. I think it still looks good that way.
All right, things are definitely still a work in progress. Just wanted to get everything on the shelves. This is what the left side looks like. And this is what the right side looks like. I'm gonna go back and look at some inspo to see really kind of how I want to lay things out and what different kind of pieces I want, like highs, lows, like bowls, books, photos for sure up there. So yeah, this is just the start. It'll be tweaked around a bit. And then for the entryway, got this little bowl, keys, alright, this is what we currently have for the entryway. What's for sure staying is gonna be that lamp. Let's move this. Drop zone right there. And then obviously something on this side. And then the runner. I'm still gonna tweak this middle section as well, but I thought this was cute. And then the last thing that I got from HomeGoods was this. So I've been wanting a nice fruit bowl for the island, obviously a round one, but I think this may be able to function as one. The countertops are pretty bare, so I'm thinking maybe something like this here, the countertop, and then putting fruit there. First look. It's a dark wood, black or dark brown. It's very nice quality. The pop of the fruit there. All right, I washed it, added some more fruit. I love this. All the colors. This is a nice solid wood tray. So this book stack is definitely going to change.
On Diddy's trial.
They reached a verdict?
I said partial verdict.
Partial.
Hey, baby.
What does that mean? This is from the previous house. This book stack is likely gonna go, and I want to add like some faux flowers there, maybe like some tulips. That picture frame is gonna go as well. Not sure about this globe. I'm gonna keep that there or not. This was the new bowl that I got. It's kind of blending in, but we do plan on putting like wood paneling in the back, so it's not gonna stay black. Yeah, there's a. Oh, I think you went with Sam the other day, the one in Marietta.
Oh,
yeah,
man,
I want to start going there.
That day.
Oh, it's hot. What happened?
Tired on the couch.
And y'all were playing in the heat too.
Yeah, it was so hot. Jesus.
Yeah. Was there a lot of people out there on that day?
Not really.
It wasn't too crowded?
No, so yeah, when we got there, so I think people came earlier.
Alright, just got done making some dinner. That was Stanley's friend that was here earlier that I was talking to about pickleball. So we got some salmon, some cherry tomatoes with red onions and cilantro, and some sweet potatoes. Quick dinner. So I was on Pinterest just getting some more ideas for the built-ins, and I definitely like the variety, you know, like some smaller pieces here and there, mixing it up. I don't want such like a structured, rigid look, so definitely like some varying pieces. So yeah, still figuring out the space. Good morning. It is the next day, about 5:30 a.m. Getting ready to head into work. I'm working the 6 a.m. shift this morning. Sleepy. Very, very sleepy. Alrighty, I will see you guys later. So my commute to work since we've moved has only changed by just a little. I'm at 3 different hospitals. The closest one, which used to be like a 7-minute commute, is pretty much the same. I can get there in less than 10 minutes. The farthest one, which was 30 minutes before, now is about 20 minutes. And then the current one that I'm at, with zero traffic and a free road, I could get here in as fast as 20 minutes, but now it's definitely at least 30 minutes with traffic more. 30 minutes is not bad, but I felt like a long drive this morning. And then I had a couple night shifts here last week, and then that drive home getting off was closer to like 35 plus minutes. It felt so long after a night shift. So this has now become my farthest commute, which is about 30 minutes. Not horrible. Then the others are about less than 10, and then 20 minutes. So still all good 3 commutes. Good morning guys. Today is Thursday and it's about 9 o'clock. I'm actually getting ready to head to Burn Boot Camp. It is my first camp. They're doing a lower body leg workout, so I don't know what to expect. I just think it's probably going to be intense. So yeah, we'll see. I'm doing the 7-day like free trial period, and then today I'll get more information about like signing up and all of that. So let's head on out. All right, first day of burn boot camp is done. It was a good workout. It was lower body. It was challenging. Definitely count the burn, but love the energy in there. Music going, high fives going. They welcome in new members, and we took a group photo at the end. I went ahead and signed up. So yeah, I now have a local burn boot camp that I am a member of, and I'm really excited for the workouts. I think it'll be challenging. The workouts that I like are like strength training. I want to maintain muscle, build muscle really, and then having a good mix of cardio in. And I like that throughout the week they have a variety of different workouts that you can choose from. So yeah, I am excited about that. We're actually about to go to Floor and Decor. We need a towel bar holder. I'm a fan of having like nice hooks to hang your towel on. Stanley doesn't like that look, so we're trying to get, come on Avery. So we're trying to get a towel bar. So this is the freestanding tub. Eventually I want a large art piece there, but on this wall here, I wanted to have 2 hooks for our towels. Stanley likes the bar, so we're gonna look for a gold bar at Floor and Decor. Let's go. Down. This way. This way. Bye-bye. Also, we're planning out this flex space. It's the room right when you enter to the right. We're gonna turn it into a moody lounge. So we're gonna do some wall paneling here, kind of similar to that. And then we're going to do a bench against this wall here, full bench. And then painting the whole room, going for a dark and moody color. And then we gotta figure out kind of the furniture pieces. You know, kind of wanted to, we're thinking either maybe 4 large chairs around versus likely it'll do like a 2-seater sofa with 2 on this side. I'll insert like a inspo picture of just like the furniture setup. This is like a wooden panel. This is not ours. So our friend who's our neighbor brought it over yesterday because they just put this in our house so we can kind of see how it looks. But the plan is to actually put a wooden panel against the back of these built-ins, and it'll be like a light oak color. All right, these are the options for a gold towel bar. I'm gonna go for this longer and thicker one. All right, Home Depot for, what's this?
It's the one that looks like rope, not plastic.
We're looking for gravel for the side where the mulch is, and some planters, and we had to get a little lawnmower or hedge cutter rather. Let's see if we can find some planters for the front door. All right, these black ones to the right. These.
Oh, I thought you those ones.
No. Yeah, these things. This one is gray, but we should get black, right? It's not heavy. Alright, we're gonna go with this one, but check a different Home Depot because they only have one left. Put this one back. What's the difference between that?
I like the rope one.
Huh. What's the difference again?
What? Bermuda seeds?
No, seed versus the fertilizer.
Seed is what the grass will grow with.
Okay.
It's just to make it, it's a food. It makes it green. It wouldn't fall.
Put it through this way. So we're at HomeGoods. I'm returning this, and then found this cute little lamp here, And then some lamps for the nightstands in our bedroom. Stanley's grabbing some velvet hangers. This is what the lamp looks like for the bedroom. Then we're gonna change this shade, make it like a tan cream color. We got some throw pillows for the sofa. This burnt orange one also over there, and then this cream one. So that little lamp did not fit under kitchen counter. I put it here. I think it's a little too tall. We'll find somewhere for it. I think it's cute. Maybe the flex space. Need another throw blanket for this sofa. Good morning, guys. It is Friday, 4th of July. I'm heading into a morning shift, 7 a.m. Hopefully I don't see any crazy fire injuries, and hopefully everybody is out there staying safe today. I should get off around like 3 p.m.-ish. We don't actually even have anything planned this year for 4th of July. I don't think anybody's doing any barbecue, like any of our friends or anything. So yeah, I'm not sure what me, Stanley, and Avery gonna be doing with me this afternoon, but about to head into my shift. Good morning. It is Saturday morning. We had a pretty uneventful 4th of July over here. I went to work yesterday, had a pretty good shift, and we were just chilling. Later in the evening, we did take a little stroll around the neighborhood, but didn't really go out or do anything else for the 4th. And today, the plan is to finally get this pantry a little bit more organized. I mean, everything is in baskets, but actually having things like in their proper space and having these baskets make more sense. Stanley ended up emptying out some things and putting them in these containers. These are both like oatmeal. I think these are grits, beans, some golden morn, cereal. So yeah, I'm gonna just start by taking everything out and putting it on the counter. All right, everything is off of the shelves except for those containers. Everything is on the counters. Before we moved out, we did a good job of kind of just throwing everything that was expired or things that we don't use anymore. We just threw it out, so don't really have to do that. So now I'm just gonna go through each basket and start organizing based on what kind of items they are. And then I'll work on the floor after that. Done. So visually it looks the same, but functionally this now makes more sense to me, having everything in certain bins, like snacks here, some of Avery's things here, pastas here, baking goods here, any canned items. These are like nuts here, some condiments there. It just makes more sense, the flow in here now. And I actually got a label maker, so I'm gonna go ahead and label all these things that are in containers. So much better. All right, so I got this label maker from Amazon. It was like $15. Just download the app, connect via Bluetooth, and then make all your labels here. So I'm gonna try the first one out, doing oatmeal. You can change the font on it. I'm gonna keep it as default though. Alright, print. Oatmeal, E10, let's do 2 of those. Alright, let's see. Oatmeal, oatmeal. Let's see this. Oh, you know what? Should I have? How do you cut it? Let me look these directions. 1 second. Okay, I figured out how to cut it. When it's here, that's the cut. Focus it when you're here. That's the cut button. So you lift up and that cuts it. And then I'm just gonna cut it myself halfway in between. And I think this should be double-sided tape. Let me check. Alright. Cut it. Take the tape off. Put the back. And let me see how it looks before. There we go. That's all we need. Simple label. Stanley suggested, oh, we'll just figure out and we'll know what's in what. Absolutely not. Things will get confusing. There is the oatmeal. Alright. Alright, these are the rest of the label. Grits. Sugar. Golden morn. This app is very user friendly. It's pretty straightforward to use. Sugar. And grits. Alright. This is what we got. Sugar, oatmeals, golden morn, grits. I think beans is pretty self-explanatory, didn't need to be labeled. So we got some cereal there. I think he says he still needs to buy some more containers and add some things. So once he does that, I'll make some more labels. But I think this is good for now. I think I have some brown sugar that he didn't empty out, but just leave this for now. All right, organization is all done for now. All right, we are heading out to dinner. We are going to Yalda tonight. It is a Mediterranean spot. Have a couple locations, Sandy Springs and Midtown. We've been to both, actually both on double dates, and we like the Sandy Springs location better. The menu is a little bit larger, so that's where we're going tonight. This is the look for tonight, little date night. So I'll go ahead and wrap up the vlog here. This one's a little bit longer than normal, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.